Hello music lovers, Tim back with you. In this video I'd like to answer yet another question. Metal Ron at Mind Over Metal asked in a video just last night, your favorite band and why. And most of the people watching this already know my answer. They might not know the why, but they already know the answer. And those of you who don't know, the short answer is that the question of who. So, yes, Scorpions. The song that's playing in the background is the song Rhythm of Love off of Savage Amusement. Is the song that interested me into buying the Scorpions album for the first time because of the song, and I ended up enjoying the majority of what I heard on the rest of it. So I decided to dig deeper in their back catalog and then go forward as I started releasing albums and so on. But since I was getting into rock music in the 1984 time frame, and it was mainly Christian rock, i.e. the Petras, the Resurrection bands, Stripers, etc. And part of that was my parents' wishes that if I was going to listen to rock music, it had to be those type of lyrics. But so Rock You Like a Hurricane, which was out and really big when I first started getting into rock music, kind of flew under my radar for a couple of years. Then along came Savage Amusement and the Rhythm of Love video on MTV, and I started investigating Scorpions and their music. And I remember seeing Worldwide Live and Love at First Sting in the store, and looking at Love at First Sting, thinking, that's an interesting cover. And of course, Scorpions have been widely famous or infamous for their interesting album covers. One of them, I have a couple of the band covers on some of the vinyl of theirs I own. Love Drive and Taken by Force. Virgin Killer, I'd probably never ever want to own that cover. That was just pushing the boundary with me there. But despite that, what I consider to be a misstep, Scorpions are my favorite band, and now, after all this incessant rambling, the why part. And yes, this is a good reason. This is a big reason. It's not the only reason, but it is a big reason. I remember listening, really listening. Like I said, Rhythm of Love was the first song I really listened to, and thinking, this singer has an interesting tone to his voice to me, the accent to his voice. And I come to find out they're from Germany, because the J-Card in the Savage Amusement cassette I bought back in the day, there was a fan club address, and it was from Hanover, West Germany at the time. The country hadn't been reunited yet. So, and I am part German and partly, but more so than that, because of school I've always been interested in German history, World War II, and so on. So them being from Germany, piqued my interest too. Again, I hadn't been exposed to the Accepts, the many other bands from the country yet. But And then when I started to dig beyond Rhythm of Love on the Savage and Amusement album, I really started to enjoy the rest of it. So I thought, well, there's one album, I'll get another one. And I think Animal Magnetism was the next one I got. Then I was like, I'm going to get the one with the interesting cover, Love at First Sting. You know, because that has Rock You Like a Hurricane on it and so on. So that album is the one that really pushed my fan button. And it wasn't Rock You Like a Hurricane more than the rest of the album, especially the song Coming Home. Although I did enjoy Rock You Hurricane, and I do to this day, even though of it's being massively overplayed, I still have some enjoyment for that song. So I've been a fan since 88, 89, probably call them my favorite band since probably 90, when Crazy World was released. I got the chance to see them in concert for the first time on that tour. Another thing Ron asked is, do you think it's silly for people at our age to have a favorite band? I personally don't, obviously. Ron, I'm 6 years older than you, and I have a favorite band. We all have our favorite everythings, TV shows, drinks, food. So why not have a favorite band? I don't see anything childish about that at all. Now, even though, because I call them my favorite band, can I say I'm happy with 100% of everything I've heard from them that they put out, even going forward from Savage Amusement? No, I cannot. Can I say I've loved 95% of it? I can't even say that. But the songs throughout they've had several missteps. From Crazy World on has been very hit and miss. But the songs that got me really got me. Whether it's an anthem, party anthem like Big City Nights, love song Still Loving You, or a song that spreads, like the the songs that have the message of Wind of Change. I'm just having a hard time putting my thoughts together. What else is new? But so the songs of theirs that have really that have spoken to me have really spoken to me. The main members of the band over their history, Klaus, Matthias, Rudolph, I've gotten a chance to shake their hands and talk to them. Klaus seemed to be the one that had the best handle on English, and I've been able to convey how much I've appreciated their music. I can say the song, like I said before, the song that spoke to me the most was the song Coming Home. I mean, I still remember how that just got my adrenaline going at like 12:30, midnight, listening to that for the first time, laying in a sleeping bag in my cousin's room on my Walkman, and that song about their thrill of coming on stage and performing. You know, that got me so pumped up, and it's like, yeah, I got to see these guys. And then I bought Worldwide Live and settled for that until I got the chance. So like with a lot of people and this sort of thing, I just have so many great memories associated with their music. I can say they're not the only band I can say that about. Stryper, of course, is one of the bands that I thought about putting up on here. But I can say I've had less disappointments with Scorpions than I've had with Stryper. But with both of those bands and most of the bands I listen to, the things that I've really enjoyed outweigh the disappointments. So I hope my rambling I was able to convey some kind of message on why Scorpions are my favorite band. So I'll just end it here before this gets any more awkward. But I'll talk to you all later. Rock on. And those of you who haven't been stung by scorpions yet, give them a chance. You'll be surprised. Talk to you all later.